Good morning and thanks for choosing Fox 10 News on this Sunday morning. Today is June 21st. I'm ASHA Staples. Want to give a quick shout out to all the fathers out there watching. Happy Father's Day to you all. And we're checking in first now with meteorologist Matt Barentine for a look at our Sunday Fun Day forecast. Happy Father's Day to you, Matt. And what can you tell us this morning?
All right, thank you so much, Asha. Yes, happy Father's Day to all my fellow dads out there. We're looking at a good day. It's going to be a hot day, so hopefully whatever you have playing with Pops is something that'll keep them cool, maybe going to the pool or something like that. Right now, I got 73 in Grove Hill, 70 in Crestview, 73 in Mobile. It's a nice mild start, as you would expect. Fairhope, you're checking in at 71 this morning. Out in Dawes, 72. Dauphin Island, still a muggy 81. Checking out southern Baldwin County, got 75 in Gulf Shores, 71 in Lillian. And over in Florida, we got 78 in Pensacola and 73 at the NAS here this morning. Quiet on the radar, no showers out there to impact your morning. So if you have a round of golf you're about to run out to or something like that, won't have any issues here with rain this morning. There's some showers well to the north of us, and that's where most of that action will stay today. And we could get one or two small sprinkles here. You'll see that here on the Futurecast. This afternoon shows maybe one, maybe two small showers, but once again, only about a 10% chance of rain, so the vast majority of us will miss out on any rain once again today. Temperatures, none of us miss out in the heat. Well up into the 90s this afternoon. It's going to be a hot and toasty day. Of course, we will break that down for you. We'll check out the long-range forecast. We do have some rain returning to the forecast very, very soon. I'll let you know when that is and let you know what to expect coming up in just a bit.
Breaking overnight, a mass shooting in Minneapolis. Police say one man is dead and 11 others are recovering with non-life-threatening injuries. This is a developing story, so as we get more information, we'll be sure to update you on air and on our website. And we're also learning more this morning about another mass shooting, this one in New York. Syracuse police say 9 people were shot at a large gathering held in a parking lot. One person is in critical condition and the other 8 are expected to survive. Police Chief Kenton Buckner says hundreds of people were at the parking lot for a celebration organized by someone in the community. He said they are looking into whether there was more than one shooter, but there is no more threat to the public at this time. Syracuse Mayor Ben Walsh was at the scene and said the city did not sanction the party and would not allow a gathering of that size given the current restrictions due to the pandemic. No one is in custody at this time. Breaking locally this morning, the Conecuh County Sheriff's Department asking for your help in finding Ursi Lee Richardson. Miss Richardson is 81 years old with brown eyes and black hair, and according to family, has a condition that impairs her judgment. She was last seen yesterday morning on Longview Road in Evergreen wearing yellow pajama pants and a gray shirt. Take a look at her picture. If you know where she may be, contact the Conecuh County Sheriff's Office at 251-578-1260 or call 911. A small community suffering a tremendous loss this morning. A late-night wreck in Clarke County claiming the lives of 3 people from Thomasville. 23-year-old Megan Brunson, a Thomasville high school teacher, and her mother, 52-year-old Wanda Brunson, among the victims. Aaliyah says Thomasville police were pursuing 36-year-old Christopher Pritchett on Highway 43 when he crossed the median and crashed head-on with their car. Pritchett was also killed in that crash. Megan Brunson was a graduate of Clarke County Preparatory School, also devastated by the loss of their former student. The school writing that Wanda's younger daughter, a Clarke Prep senior, along with Megan's daughter, an elementary student at the school, are the 2 passengers now in critical condition. There are many questions about the chase that led up to that crash, so we're still waiting to hear back from Police Chief Mitchell Stuckey for more information. So we'll be sure to bring that to you both on air and online as we get it. In other news this morning, investigation indicates early Centers for Disease Control and Prevention coronavirus tests were probably contaminated. The Department of Health and Human Services reviewed the problems with them. A spokesperson says one of the reagents was likely the culprit. He says the contamination didn't cause any false positive or negative results, but it's probably what delayed the CDC's distribution of the tests. The National Institute of Health is stopping its trial of the drug hydroxychloroquine, saying it's not beneficial to coronavirus patients. The agency announced a data and safety monitoring board met and determined there was no harm in using the drug, but it doesn't help people hospitalized with the virus. The trial involved more than 470 adult patients. It found the people who were randomly given the drug treatment didn't benefit from the drug, and the drug, which is used to treat malaria, was touted by President Donald Trump, who said he used it himself. Earlier this week, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration revoked emergency use authorization for hydroxychloroquine to treat hospitalized patients. In Alabama, there are more than 29,000 confirmed cases of COVID-19 and 823 deaths. Locally in Mobile County, there are more than 2,930 cases, over 400 cases in Baldwin County, Clarke County more than 210, Escambia 144, Monroe over 150, and Washington 92. As the economy begins to reopen in the U.S. after the coronavirus shut down the country, many employees are returning to work for the first time in months. So Dr. Sanjay Gupta shows us what you can do to stay safe in the workplace.
If you can, it's probably always a better idea to take the stairs. But if you have to take an elevator, keep in mind, this is going to be one of the higher risk situations. It's obviously a small space. It's indoors. Try and find an elevator that's not that crowded. Everyone should face in the same direction to reduce the spread of the virus, and use something like a pen to push the button. So it goes without saying, you want to think about every surface you touch. Just got to be thinking about this constantly. Doors will likely be propped open, so you don't have to touch the handles. Everyone's going to be disinfecting all their surfaces. This is going to be a very common thing. Also, thinking about where you're sitting and who's sitting next to you. You're going to want to leave space, obviously, this way, but also try not to sit directly across from someone. That's because you want to reduce the viral transfer. There was a single floor in South Korea, according to this one study, where 94 people got infected. That's what you're trying to avoid here. And by the way, this whole process I just described starts even before you come to work. Take your temperature at home, and if you have any symptoms, you should obviously stay there.
And he also advises not to wear any watches or rings so they don't get dirty.